Alright, I haven't played this game in a while. So just an FYI, when I loaded this game, the master was here and the music was here. So everything was very yeah. Anyway, with darkened background, so this darkens it on 0, but yeah, so this should probably be the opposite. So there should either be lightened background or you should have the values flipped over. Anyway, not that big of a deal. Let's actually play the tutorial. By the way, I would really recommend making your own cursor by now. I think you're at the point where having a unique cursor would be a good add for future demos. Anyway, ships in production. Loading, 50%. That was not a nice sound effect. But whatever that sound effect was, please change it to something else. Greetings, I'm Masuri, in charge of advertising control in the newly established space agency. We have a lot to do. Our first priority, as ordered by the Parliament, is to send a rocket into orbit. This should be simple, but first we need to design them. Alright, let's go to the ship designer. Now, I've done this before. Ignore the working class. Yes, we can ignore them. First, we need to select one of the possible hulls. Now, give it a nice name. Fuck stick. Alright. Now validate the name here. We got our fuck stick here. As you can see, each designer is... Alright. And each hull has a different number of possible components. That's cool. First, we need to add a mission control component by either double clicking or drag. Okay, that's... Okay, so, right here, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna get this in the middle of the mouse. And the way you do this is you get the size, and then you divide it by 2, and then you do a pivot offset. So that's what you're gonna want to do here. And this is also going to make it so that when you hover over it, instead of it expanding on these sides like here, here, and here, it will instead, and it scales up, it will scale in the center. And that will give you a nicer thing of doing that. Anyway, you need here statistics of your design, mission control component will give mission statistics, or communication relay. You need them to access contracts on faraway planets. Oh, that's nice, but a rocket needs a reactor. Here. Thanks. Alright, so we got this. Then we got a lot of text that I don't care about. Each component adds more weight. The more fuel to lift off from Galduen. You must also need thrust. The more we have thrust, the easier it is to use momentum. Also check the fuel. So the fuel is all about that. We have boosters. Put one in place and ignore her. Booster is a component that is detached on liftoff. They need help send heavy payloads. They should help send heavy payloads into audience. So click on save and complete. Just click on save design. Once again, just having like a small verbal cue between different characters, like a Zelda verbal cue would be so nice when different characters are talking. It would just give the game so much personality. See you, boss, Missouri. Don't forget the beer when you do the groceries. Cool. Now that each ship has a cost in production, we can see we must build a starport first. Alright, so we must select our planet, and we need to select a spaceport. Alright. We then need to click build. That's a little bit aligned, but that's fine. Now we need to wait for construction. Cool, we'll get this done, and alright, we need 2 months left. I guess this is like sped up and stuff. Now we need a set production. Man, this is such a menu heavy game. As you see, the production is separated into two parts. The first is the production capacity we use for ourselves, and the second is the capacity for private projects. Production capacity for private earns us cash. So if we ever need funds, you know what to do. Alright, that is not there. Now we set our production to the max. Excellent. Okay, I don't know what I did there, but sure. Alright, so we did that. Then we got shipping, so we'll do this one now. That's such an awful sound. Please remove it. It's so bad. Welcome to the simulation for spaceship expanding. Alright. I'm also with Cadet Natasha. Alright, so we've got furry people, but this... Oh, he's... as a horn, okay, cool. Good. The working will transport the cadet and back. Not a chance. Let's move into the mission control room. Here's the control room. Let's now Woken design. Good. Here's the possible contracts. Select the contract, money reward. Alright. Let's plan the expedition. As you can see, each ship possesses a limit out of fuel. Each action asks for fuel. We better not waste it all, so that's 50. Here's the momentum. At the point of... Yes, if there's more than 5 accidents, so controlling your momentum is important. Now the first step, lifting off, double click. As you can see, the momentum is increasing while the fuel is decreasing. Now, go to the system gate, passing it about... Okay. Oh. Yep, okay. Alright, I'm clicking it. Oh. Now go to the system. Okay, so we click that and... the caramel dog. Okay, that's a reference I know to Aggie Daggy. Alright, so that was weird. I was clicking stuff and didn't seem like anything was happening, but okay. Clear the system gate. Click on the button and access the interplanet system. Change system. Now the... oh, okay, there's a lot going on. Alright, so we click on that. Cool. Now the ossuary system. Cool. Now we're here, right? Am I doing it correctly? Or am I just waiting for stuff to go? I'm still really confused. So I got negative 197.2. Okay, so I think I've crashed this maybe? Yeah. Wait. I pressed a bunch of keys. Okay, I'm stuck again, man. I'm stuck. I can't click on stuff. It won't let me go anywhere. Like, so I'm just click on this and it's doing nothing. And oh, that's my face. Hello. Accidentally clicked on the face cam thing for on my OBS. Dude, I think I'm done. It's like I've tried it again and I got stuck again. Yeah. Alright, well, look, I think I'm done with this game. I tried to give it a chance, but I'm stuck in the tutorial, and I don't know why I'm stuck in this tutorial, so I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, well, I'll see. I can't move anywhere, I can't select anything. So I do that, and then, it's like I'm pressing stuff, and now it's all bugged. It's all bugged. Anyway, hopefully this can help you maybe fix some things. I don't know if it's me or if it's the game. Well, it's the game and the game design. I shouldn't be this confused during a tutorial regardless. So anyway, good luck with your game.